Hello and welcome, this is Hero887 saying hello and welcome to my screensaver. I know this isn't the normal video that I would do, but there's a reason. I'm about to hit 500 subscribers. Right now I think we have 495, so in preparation for this I have been a busy bee. And what have I been doing? Well, let me flash up on the screen some photos, or at least one or two. This is what I've been working on. As you can see here, these are photos of a Minecraft map that I have created with the help of some friends. And this is just an awesome thing that I wanted to put together for you guys as my subscribers to play, download, and also play with your friends. And I'm going to tell you how you can do it today. So switching back to the screensaver here, I'm just in my main area. What you want to do is open up Safari web browser. So I'm going to open up a new window, and you're going to get a link from the description below, and you're going to copy and paste it here in the web browser. It looks something like this. So you're going to then go ahead and click enter or whatnot, and it'll take you to something called AdFly. This shortens the whatnot. And anyways, you're just going to wait till this says please wait, and 0 seconds go by, and then you just skip the ad, and it will go directly to the download. And as you can see, it's just downloaded an item. So wait a few moments. Depending on your internet, it might take a little while. But don't worry, it didn't download any viruses. It's just a thing you got to go through to get the item. So once you get it, you'll see it in your downloads. So let me get it out, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got the folder here. It'll look something like this. You may have to uncompress it using an uncompressor program. WinRAR for Mac users, you could use our archiver utility. Anyway, you just want to get inside it, and you're going to notice here two things. One, more than two things. This is the actual map file, so this is what you want to use, and I've already set it up to where in the server properties it's going to load this world, and this is a backup in case if you wanted to reset the world for whatever reason it got messed up. Then you want to keep this backup on hand. You just have to rename it in server properties or something like that. Hopefully you understand that. If you're running on a Mac, you're just going to click start command, and what this is going to do is actually start a server for you because this map is a multiplayer map. So go ahead and click start command, and you'll see it load. If you are on a Windows computer, what I'm going to do is leave a description link below that you can then figure out how to make a Minecraft server. It's going to take you to a web page that looks like this, and notice here it says you can start the Minecraft server exe version. This is for Windows, of course. So this has all the tutorial of how to set up. It looks a little complicated, but it's all there. Forgot to mention one important feature. See, the server's going now, and you can then type in commands like OP yourself. But that's not what I was going to say. What I forgot to mention was, if you don't want to, go through all the trouble of getting this set up with the start command and then getting it's just a little complicated. This is to help you be able to allocate as much as RAM as you want. As you see, I have a gig of RAM, but if you don't want to worry about all that stuff, I think you can just click this here, and then it should bring up. Let me just test and see it here. Let me just see if this works. And it does work. As you can see here, you just click that server jar, and it should work just fine for you. This is on a Mac, so again, I'm not positive if this works for Windows, but give it a try. It'll probably work if you want to skip all that other stuff that you saw over here with trying to figure out how to allocate more RAM. That's just if you guys wanted to. You have to do like commands like this. Anyway, we're getting boring, so I'm going to skip to the world. I'll see you over there. Okay, so Minecraft is now loaded, and keep in mind it is Minecraft 1.6.4, so make sure you launch 1.6.4. It'll only work for that version, so please, once again, make sure it's 1.6.4. Then if you click multiplayer, you should see, ta-da, the server is up and running. If you don't get this, it's because you haven't added the server yet. So what you can do is click this button here, name the server whatever you want, and type in simply localhost. What this will do is then create whatever server you're running, you can automatically connect to it from your own computer. So once again, this does open up some security risk if you're going to be playing with friends. But if you want to just try out the map for fun and get an advantage over your friends, then go ahead and do this. I've played it this way too, but that's why I'm going with the server company called Server Miner. Anyway, they're the best ones to go with there if you don't want the hackers and security risks. So since I already have this, I'll delete it. And what you do is you then join in the server. You should be able to spawn right in, and voila! Here it is. This is the server, and what you're going to basically do is pick a class and such things. Follow all the signs. It's very important. You can check me out on YouTube. Obviously, you know who I am. Then you want to turn this game mode on, so it's adventure mode. And then this is important. Just read some of these. Make sure you click this before you start. As you can see on the right-hand side, I got to restart it. Okay, so from here, you're just going to go over to this area, and see, you just jump down on this pressure plate. It teleports you to then select a class, and once you select the class that you want, which there's 4 right now, and by the way, this will be fixed when you download it. Once you select the class, you can then go battle your friends. So what you want to do here is most important, read this tip. On the hotbar, select the 4th slot before what? Well, jumping down here. So if I want to be the teleporter class, I'm going to scroll over to here, the 4th one, and I'm going to jump down. But because I don't want to be that, let me also show you here too. These are the same kind of things, except it says put it in the 1st slot for the archer class and for the berserker class. So make sure you do that. Next, so I'll go back over here. You notice I put it in the hotbar in the 4th slot. Now I'm jumping down. The reason you want to do this is because it enchants these boots. If you don't have it selected in the hotbar, it will not enchant them, so make sure you do. Same thing with those other classes. Now you're going to find yourself stuck in here, but that's okay because you can always op yourself. If there's ever a problem, just OP and then put in your name and it will work. So there you go. So I've opted myself, and you can do that to yourself as well, and then just switch your game mode like so if you wanted to. So I'm just going to switch my game mode, and voila, I can fly. So if there's ever a problem, you can do that. Next, what you're going to do is, oops, that's not supposed to be that way. Anyway, what's next you're going to do is you're going to select a biome that you want to go to. So just simply hit the lever, and then you'll go to that biome. So see you over there. Alright, so now we're on the actual islands for Sky Battle Epicness. You'll spawn in an area like this. You'll notice there's a chest of things. This will be something you have to reload the world in order for these to then respawn and work. So just keep that in mind. If you want these and played over one time, you do have to click these to reload the world. But now, as you can see, whoops, let me switch here. I am the teleporter class because I have ender pearls. And I'm going to be releasing a video of playing this with my friends, and I've since then tweaked the map a lot, which is what you're seeing here. So if I wanted to go over yonder, I'll just had to switch my game mode, but now I should be able to do it. There we go. Now this is a command block. There's many of these around. They're kind of like little Easter eggs, but I'll go ahead and show you what this one does. You're going to have to figure out where the other ones are hidden on the islands. If you just click this, it gives you 1 ender pearl. So you can pretty much spam it as much as you want to get as many ender pearls as you want, and you're golden. But the only danger is people could shoot you off of the ice, and so that's a very dangerous place to be for a long period of time. So anyway, you're going to have to check out all the awesome stuff that, oh, cactus, awesome islands that there is to play on. Definitely download this map and check it out. You're going to have a lot of fun. Now let's say I die. So let's just jump off. Someone hits you in the void. What happens to you? Well, you're going to go ahead and respawn, and where you're going to then spawn back is right here again with your items. So you keep the items that you had. Now once you go, you just click another teleporter and you go. You notice on the right hand of the screen it now counts 1 death for me. Oh no! This is good though because this will indicate how many times I've died, and if you're playing with friends, you also want to keep track. Go ahead and count like maybe 3 lives, 4 lives, 5 lives, or whatever, and each time it will teleport them back here. This also keeps them from going and, you know, spamming and getting new classes over there. Hopefully in time I'll improve it to where they'll be in a jail after maybe so many deaths, but right now you're just going to have to monitor it as the server owner. Well, that's pretty much the whole map. It's definitely gonna be fun. Check back here later on my channel to watch some of the early versions of this map with my friends. It's gonna be so much fun, and I hope you guys have fun, and thank you again for 500 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you, audience, and I just want to say, if you haven't subscribed today, go ahead and click that subscribe button because I'm bringing more awesome content all the time for Minecraft. And if you want to get this on a server, check out Server Miner in the link below. There'll be in the description. You can check out that and even get a 10% code off a server cost. So that's the way to go. Use Hero887 as that promo code. So if you're interested, check it out. This is Hero887, your host, thanking you again for 500 subscribers. Up and away. Later, sidekicks. Hey, I did forget one vital piece of instruction. Make sure if you want to play with your friends, here's what you need to do. Type in ipchicken.com. I've typed it in before. This is your personal IP that you would use to help your friends connect to your personal server. So go ahead and do that. And what you can do is see your IP right here. This is what you're going to then enter or tell your friends what your IP is. Once they put that into their multiplayer Minecraft once they set up a server, they'll be able to connect to your personal server on your computer. Once again, this is a security risk long term, but as long as you whitelist it and you be a little careful, it should be all right. But once again, if you want to get to run a server long term all the time, I definitely suggest going through a server company like ServerMiner. Okay. Anyways, this is how you get that. Make sure you tell your friends what your IP is. Write that down. It can change, so sometimes you got to come back and check that. If you have any problems, feel free to message me. I'd be glad to help. And that's about it. I think I went over everything. If I missed something, feel free again to leave a comment below. I'll be glad to help. Later, sidekicks.